Green survivors. All right. Okay, I was reviewing here some of my notes. Make sure I understand why the depths I chose are the ones I did. So basically, the whole base is underground, so to speak, in the sense that it's below ground level. Though obviously I dug up everything, so I would like build up to ground level. And I'll probably have stuff on top of it for to kill vultures. But yeah, I should have left this stuff. See, there's only 3 eye candy? I thought I had
All
way more.
systems go. How may I help?
By getting out of the way. Okay. Right, so there's more on that side. I thought, yeah, I did see ammunition here. Okay, that was all on this side, huh? Alright, loot room. Okay.
duty.
Safe. This is one of the rangeable ones. Okay. I should have, well, too late. I think it's a stupid mechanic, but whatever. Okay. Seriously? Interesting. I have to explore that better. Okay, let's drop stuff here. I want ammunition together. Okay. Can never sell this stuff. Like, seems the traders all have 3 of these. That's absurd. I can place this mod here or here. Perception. Already have one, which is earmarked. I will wear it at one point. Okay. This is not one of them. So there are some desks which are like the racing desks that you can actually range. I guess this is for examination. People take off their gloves because they will go through the decontamination shower, but that's later. So examination, and then here we have, you can see with the symbol there, like hazard material. See, I want to place my spotlights like that. In fact, this is a great idea. I love how this was done. A little motion sensor on top of everything else. So if you can, if it takes multiple hits for you to break this guy.
Great to see you, Master.
Get the fuck out. Then this can be a zombie closet. No, this is a zombie closet. Whether there's gonna be a zombie there or not. Whether there might be a zombie, in fact. So that second one was never gonna have a zombie. Yeah, no. Doesn't take long for me to destroy, but you don't get any. You get nothing. Like it's like electrical lights with a tenth of the hit points. Are these fake? No. I saw more of them somewhere. Outside here? No. Okay, I could break these guys as well, but no. Don't want to. This one didn't have a door because there was a zombie in it. But this was just a clear quest.
Enemies, prepare for conflict.
Okay, a little bit of a secret area here. Yeah, I'll get this from a different direction.
My senses have picked up something.
But this wasn't unlocked, huh? Oh, okay. So I have seen this in one POI. Like the cables. I mean, it should have worked here with this one. So the cable goes from here to here, goes down there, then to there, and from here it goes further in that direction there. Hmm. And through here, okay. Which opens this door. But it did not open the other door. I wonder if that also has something. I might have skipped that one. this on an infestation should be nightmarish. So I did come up here. No. Yeah, that would have been much faster than all these shenanigans here. So I see no other way of getting around this. Hmm. So you cannot get there, right? Right.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
She died. I do wonder how she got there. Here's the shower. But it is strange that
My
the shower
senses
is
have picked up
controlled
something.
from a place you can only get to from the shower. it. She was here, so she definitely had a way of getting here from outside. Unless she was spawned inside. Just doesn't feel likely, you know? Wait, let's get back here. So I finished there.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Missed one thing there. Repair this. I'm gonna get this and this. And make this. Let's also empty this guy here. All right. Ah,
got a bad
that's
feeling
right. I
about
had
this.
forgotten about this. So this is where they bury the corpses. I don't think there is anything below here. But it really feels to me like that's. I mean, it's part of the POI, okay? Like it sort of makes like instead of making a square, there is an area here. There's deliberately I don't want feathers. See this part here that is deliberately like concave, maybe. Not sure what the word to use here. So that one is the contamination shower, right? And this is like, okay, now we can wash off the decontamination thing, I'm guessing. Okay. So I did come here already. Is this a shape I can copy? I can. What's the name? Cube cornered beveled bookcase empty. There's a foo as well. Right. Started getting a lot of these magazines after I put that single point in cooking. It's a good thing. At this stage of the game, I gotta have every recipe unlocked, honestly. Both of them work. Interesting. Oh, good. Oh, wow. Seriously? Ah, it's just this thing that is being painted. No? No, doesn't look like it took any damage. Okay, so I guess I'm wrong. I don't know why that would be metal or make metal sound. So I have some interesting observation here. You saw how that box had two uh, gun books, right? So I think we haven't checked, but I think I saw that like that sort of organization like multiple offers ago. But we haven't checked that this is the case in 7 Days Die 1.0 release. Um, but like that kind of box, it will have certain types of loot, right? It's military box, so gun magazines, yes, ammunition, yes, that sort of things. I'm not saying it may have ammunition. I say like that's the sort of loot you find there. Which specifically, I don't know. Aside from magazines, because that's what we just looted. I just don't remember what I have looted in that before. But so to be able to give magazines that are only guns, like they have like a group which is gun skill crafting magazines, where all the guns skillcraft magazines are in that group, and they have other stuff, right? So they have different categories for this stuff. So Um, if if you don't, if you put a point in any gun, that gun will be competing against other guns in that group. That's I'm not explaining this well. Say you do like me, you haven't put any point in any gun whatsoever, and I get books for all sorts of guns. But maybe I'm not getting books for stuff I have put points on. So I might go and complain, oh, I got a machine gun book. I don't want that. I want a book about knives, for example. The problem with that is the knives are melee weapons, right? And the group for melee weapon magazines is gonna be different. In fact, it seems like bows, knives, and a few other stuff that is very survivalist like. You're gonna find them often in Savage Country crates, which makes sense. But I have points in blades and don't have points in guns. I, I got a machine gun book. I have points in blades. Why didn't I get a blade? Well, what you didn't get was melee weapons because there is no increased chance of getting melee weapons, right? It's you have a group of gun skill crafting magazines, a group of melee weapon skill crafting magazines, and there is nothing that increases the chance of these things. So the game is gonna look at it. Okay, you're looting books. These are the categories of books you may loot. And it's gonna pick one. If you pick melee weapon magazines, then there's gonna be all the melee weapons, and your pointing blades is gonna count. It's gonna help you get the one for blades instead of the other melee weapons. But if it shows guns and you haven't put a point in any gun, it doesn't matter, right? It's just gonna give you a random gun book. But the fact that you have points in blades or anything else won't matter because the only books available in that group are guns. So that's the only thing that's gonna count if it decided to give you a gun skill crafting books. Gun skill crafting books. So yeah, just wanted to mention that. Taking the opportunity of having gotten two gun books at the same time to talk about this. All right, so that's the shower, and I did the kitchen, the rec room, and the dorm, or that dorm, because there are others. think that is on. Like this one. Yeah, this is a standing desk. Like it goes up and down. Like this one. The point being, the standing desk can be ranged. The only desk that can be ranged. I'm not gonna get that. So this is too close, huh? That's an actual tire. Well, actual, as in, as it's like the ones you can get from the. That you find on the road, you know. All right. I wish. Don't want to stay 2 hours doing that. Like these. So that tire is just like this tire. Except instead of being horizontal, obviously, it's vertical. Yeah, screw that thing. All right. So checkpoint is done. I didn't mark it down, but I will do so now. As soon as I actually enter it, I can see the name. So this is the NDC checkpoint 5, and I did it yesterday. And today is day what, 39, so day 38? Yes.
Master, we are not alone.
some of them have medicine. And I don't want all these trees here hiding everything. I thought there was a bag there as well. Okay, good enough for me. These things here, as I've learned on my first experimental, there's actually zombies here. Which, there it is.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Oh, look at that. My exhaustion thing, my fatigued debuff is gone. That was all oh, I did loot one at one point. I have no idea when. But on my first, I don't think it was on my first try. Son of a bee. Ugh. And he has two. So I have to use this one because, yeah. Alright, so I should be able to get steel for the auger, the chainsaw, and the impact driver quality 6. I'm not gonna make a scavenger set because honestly, all the scavenging I did, it's not really necessary at this stage. No, kind of. Like, I would like to have cash so that when a trader has a solar panel, I can buy it. I would like to find either the schematics or the mods. More like the schematics. There's a bunch of mods that are locked. And some of them have bots and like gun stuff. Don't need more than I have. Some of them I would like to have more, like the drum magazine. I got one drum magazine. Well, I'd like to get it's on the machine gun. I'd like to get it on the auto shotgun. I'd like to get it on the I particularly like to get it on my turret.
Hey, well, look here, boys. We got ourselves a real-life hero, and now he wants
This
to
is
be
not one of
paid.
them. I'm gonna select because ugh. It looks like as long as I don't do one of these bird supplies, that's all it's gonna have there. I'm not gonna do these are more than a kilometer away. I did get this hexagon hideaway. Buddy, you have nothing that interests me. I did get that hexagon, right? Sure? Yeah. The pocket mods. For the quad pocket mod, for example. The custom fittings, for example. Hmm? Okay, now let's do something here. It's gonna make me very irritated because tomorrow is, well, I can't trade again tomorrow. Don't need to. Yeah, you know what? These two mods are gonna go away. Not on the quality one. I think I want to make another one of these robotic turrets because I can have two at the same time. Maybe I'll just keep this here from now on. $6,000 iron out of that. See, I couldn't even sell the other one. Okay, this is empty now, right? Chicken. Too far. Too far for the pistol. Right, you. We have some medicine. It's not a mod, but this is mostly non-stackable stuff. Right. Should I leave? Had already crafted it, okay. What you don't see here. Don't see this. First aid kits. Okay, so baton and bows. Building. Well, there's gonna be a screamer pretty soon. Okay, this has its use, but I it I have used it to protect to block doors, like choke points. I place it on choke point so that it can help me against irradiated whites and stuff like that. I honestly don't care about the irradiated anymore. Like, I have no respect for them anymore. All right, tools. I'm gonna start with this guy here. And I know I'll need that anyway. Okay, more steel than this. See that nail guns are also considered motorized. Now these requires the bicycle handlebars and engines. So I have to go to science, bicycle handlebars. So leather, short pipes, and duct tape. I get leather here. These I can sell. Get rid of them. Don't use them anymore. Pipes. Oh, make a bunch of it. Plus, of course, engines. I cannot craft a chainsaw because I don't have enough forged steel. But I have close to enough of forged steel. Okay. So while this crafting, let's consider other things. Take to the horde base for explosive bolts and arrows. I don't really care about those. I won't go there. is 108. So 1, 2, 25. Yeah, despite the fact that this sells for a lot, you don't get a lot of more money for mods in it. Which has been the case of everything. But like this sells for 1100. And sure, I have better bartering maxed out, so 25%. And I have a helmet with the cigar, which adds another 10%, but still feels like a fair amount of money for it. Place this one here. If I have a 2 that is blue, I will put it there. But no. Right, so this will go here. I mean, technically these and these should go up as well because they're parts. But they're used so differently than the other stuff here. This should go on the bottom below, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's turn this off because there's a screamer coming. You can bet your ass there's a screamer coming. I would like to replace this with durability, but I don't know. Like sometimes stuff like sinks that are not iron. 8.4 block damage. This is a pretty crappy impact driver. It's a pretty crappy impact driver for the difference to be only that. But that one was pretty good. This was a pretty good impact driver. There's that. It's about 1 point of damage. Gonna grab that back pretty soon. This is gonna be a massive difference. .3 block damage, but 9.3 like from 31.7 to 41. All right. The other thing is bandages. So bandages take 10 cloth. So 5 bandages takes 50 cloth. So 5 medicine takes 250 cloth. It's not insignificant. It's a non-insignificant amount. Oh, it uses the sewing kits as well. I got both of them already. Okay. It uses so much bandage. Now I can afford it. Well, I will as soon as I start actually mining. All right. Can I check here just in case there is a loot bag? There isn't. Ugh. I'm just not feeling it today. Let's go to the Hexagon Highway. I probably won't be looting much there. But I think it's a pretty cool POI, so if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna show it to you. And then it's already 5 p.m. One interesting thing about this POI is that it has a very aggressive dog. This I do not resist doing. Stone on one side, wood on the other. An antenna in the middle of nowhere. Well, this is slightly suspicious, isn't it? I mean, sure, if you're in the wilderness, well, by wilderness I mean you're not in a city, you might need to use satellite for a bunch of things that are readily available in the city. There's the dog
My
there.
senses have picked up something.
So, if you so much as you loop around, you find that the dead guy with the thing pointing here, and with the dog, it's like, yeah, the dog killed that guy. I never noticed there was one in the back as well. Well, I might have noticed this. I mean, that's it. It's been so long that I couldn't tell. Yeah, there is hints of a walkway. And this is done by using dirt instead of using grass, so it doesn't have this background. Like if I do this, right? Byzantiums and stuff like that. They obscure this a bit, but see, this is dirt, this is grass. Like when there's grass on top, it's difficult to. You can see there is grass on top here of the dirt. But the pattern itself doesn't have grass. What will be down there? What could be there? Anyway, let's start the quest.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Not on this side? Okay, this side then. Just a bag. So nothing much here. And this is a tier 3 POI, right? See if we can get magazines. Let's cue the dog again. Oh, wow. Right, so what's in here? What's in here is the keys to this. And then you're facing concrete all of a sudden.
Master, we are not alone.
Cop here, a body, a zombie, and the war, the door broken up. This is like, yeah, zombies were trying to enter there. And the people locked themselves in. I mean, there's a camera. All right, and that's the loot room. So this is the end, right? Except it's locked. So let's go to the sides. Number 2. I want to go to number 1. Number 1. So showers. showers and bathrooms and um, changing room. Number one. Let's go to number two then.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Dorm. Cannot resist. Another dorm with some amenities. Like that one is a like pure dorm here. This one has a little bit more space, some game stuff. A TV with some couches. Did I loot whatever was possible to loot here? This chair is bothering me. Snakes. Maybe stuff, secrets here that I'm not finding because I'm not really looking for them. Alright, so what do we have here? We have 3. Now, you can lock these doors. Well, can lock that here, for example.
My senses have picked up something.
Which you might want to do, particularly if you make a lot of noise around here. It might wake up those zombies there. And this provides you a way of countering. You can do this here, like wake them up, go back, right? And then take the opportunity to defend yourself. Had to be one ahead, huh? This actually sells decently. Book series that I have read, I'm not keeping them for sale anymore. For that matter, yeah. Never mind that. Just read it, get the experience. At this stage of the game, cash is no longer a problem. I can make cash easily. Experience is a problem. And I don't want almost anything that I'm looting here. I certainly don't want that. It's some stuff that cannot be crafted. Of course, engines, but there's only so many engines you can get. Electrical, mechanical, polymers. This is your cash cow here. This if you want to make ammunition, if you need to. Leather, like I have less than a stack of leather. Now, granted, I don't have any of this stuff that will help me get leather. But yeah, until you can make a farm, make until you can farm super corn, this is the only way of getting glue. Of course, glue is nice. Springs you cannot craft. I use for a bunch of stuff, but at this stage I probably have enough springs for the rest of the game. I don't know. Acid, if you have the right books, you can arrange cards for it. Uh, this I cannot get. There is not a lot of stuff I can do with it. It is used for the hobo stuff, but until I get better books, I can make better food. Robo hobo it is. And this is gonna open there. I saw you protecting that, you traitor. Like the roof here has some weird peculiarities. And this is not like something I'm just noticing. No, I have always thought that I think it's like the hexagon, right? So there's the hexagon theme on the whole place. I do have points to spend, huh? But I had maxed this to perception level 3. The next level is 4. 5, I mean. Next level is 5, both of them. Nah. But here I had already spent 1 point, now the second point, and that unlocks heavy armor. I have only 2 pieces, but I do have 2 pieces. Master Chef, but I'm really going as for minor, the more the load, then I'll get the rest. That's fine. How much this is doing? It's 312. Yeah, it's just not doing a lot more. I was doing 302 and now I'm doing 312. Okay, so what's gonna happen here is they're gonna fall there and the zombies will fall from above.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Clear. I can deploy 2 simultaneously. Yeah, I'm gonna craft the second one. So this at the moment has so magazine size is 145, but because of the robotics perk, robotic inventor, so at level 5 I have 50 extra. It doesn't show here. It doesn't show here. So this has 50 extra on top of what it has. So 224. If I had 50 here, then it would be 195. So what I'm guessing is that the percentages are also applying here to those that 50 extra. Yes, something like that. Anyway, now let's go back up. Yeah, so I threw myself down. Because I somehow miss the ones that go down. Like I entered here, if I... Oh, it should have fallen. Well, it didn't, so whatever. Yeah, it's one of the zombie things. There's a lot of floating stuff here. They must have changed something that required POIs to be changed. But somehow it was missing from this one. That's getting real low now. What is here? Oh, this might be the last one. Alright, so let me see. Yes, this is the last one. That's right. 5% less damage indoor and 10% more damage. Well, you take 5% less, do 5%, 10% more. Now, what this book is gonna do is change this. So the silencer decreases the effective range and decreases damage. So when I complete this, went from 130 to 143 because like it seems like a lot. Like it doesn't decrease by 13. No, it's just that as soon as it stopped decreasing the damage, then instead it increases the damage like every other mod. Because when it's decreasing the damage, it doesn't also increase it and like cancel each other. No, it's just decreases, and then when you lose that thing, you get the increase instead. But the effective ranges remain unchanged. So not much here. Unless you're like me. Now these are corn seeds, and surprisingly I didn't loot any POI with a ton of this. Always finding myself. The interesting thing, these guys here are lights. They are considered lights inside the game. Let me go down here. Open this. And here, I'm at the bottom of the well.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
There is the snake. I told you guys there was a snake. Oh, yes, let's just read this. So, really cool POI in my opinion. Ugh. There is the mine. The iron mine. I kind of want to go there as well, but yeah, I kind of
My senses
don't
have picked
really
up
want to do
something.
anything. Nothing. Nothing.
It is a pleasure to serve.
Just selling those, honestly.
How may I assist you?
want to deal with that at the moment. Just like I don't want to farm at the moment. I am curious to do one thing. Get these things. I already have the auger and the chainsaw because I had other plants. Stuff I want to do with that. But most importantly, this one.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Right, so I'm most interested in figuring out so 45. It used to finish it's doing 91 damage. The other one used to finish at some other number, like 18, something like that. So it's one less hit. But if I'm doing 91, it's insane. It says 44, yeah, doing 91 against stone. But 300 per minute, which comes down to 5 per second. So I can potentially break 1 stone per second. This will destroy a stone. But the rate is this, right? It's 55. Now, and like more damage is not going to improve the steel pickaxe because the rate it takes only one hit to break the stone. So it doesn't matter if it's doing 500 points or 2000 points of damage to the stone. It's still going to be limited to the rate of 55 per minute, which is less than 1 per second. Close to 1 per second, but less. Now this, as the damage goes up, like if I do 9 points more damage, then I already go down to 5 hits instead of 6. And but if I do as the damage increases, I might get down to 4 hits. I might get down to 4 hits. I'll make it even faster. Because it's 300 per minute. So if I go from 5 to 4, it's along the space of a minute, I get a lot of blocks extra. So how much is this doing? Oh, shit. No. Come on. It's only for ore. Damn it. Okay, that sucks. Then there's the reload. And there's also the repair. Because it's doing a lot of hits per second. All of these hits are decreasing the quality of the durability. Below 50%, you also decrease the amount of damage you're applying. Okay, let's try something here. Got 13 seconds there.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Yeah, it might be slightly faster than the auger at the moment. Pretty sure that auger is a crappy auger. No, not the auger. It was the, well, it could be a crappy auger. But I was really thinking about the impact driver. The impact driver definitely is gotta be a crappy one. these two extra here, they're wrong. Yeah, that's wrong there. Like, this is all that needed to be. Wonder why I did that. Anyway, this is now 2 blocks below. I think there's going to be annoying to do. Now, one issue with the pickaxe is that if I needed 2 hits to destroy the stone, as I have needed for a long, long time, if I did 499 instead of 500, then the speed of the pickaxe gets halved, like the iron. So I needed 2 hits for the iron. Um, that means instead of 55 per minute, I'm doing, what is it? 27.5 per minute. Like I'm doing half the amount of blocks per minute that I would otherwise do. Whereas the auger doesn't have that problem. Like if I go from 5 to 6, I'm not. It's only 20% speed I'm losing, not 50%.
My senses have picked up something.
Get out of here. Sources. Get out of the.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Screw them. Did I not craft it? Even hit? Okay. I didn't get full XP for any kills from this little guy here. Okay, let's do something fun. I need honey.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, there's the honey. Okay, that didn't take long at all. That's not funny. Oh, that's not fun. Okay, let's put our regular stuff. I'm so disappointed that it doesn't apply to stone. It will apply to iron. Like, I can do that test there. No. So I'm wearing my normal stuff, not wearing the iron stuff. So here. That was 84. $16, 4, right? So that's a difference of 12. So it went from
Master, we are not alone.
went from 84 to 96. So it says 50%, that's not 50%. The problem is that 50% is 50% over the base damage of a quality 1 auger. So quality 1 auger. So around 23 points. I don't know if this is a good auger or a bad auger because there is a random damage, random factor there. So around, let's say around 24. 50% of 24, 12. That's how much damage, extra damage I'm doing. If I did 12 more damage against stone, I would do one less hit. From 91 to 103 for 500 points of damage, I will need 5 hits instead of 6. So, yeah, it really sucks that it doesn't apply to stone. I should have shot a fair amount of bullets for no gain. What's that? Oh, the ladder, okay. Alright, I'm gonna stop here for today because today I'm really not feeling it. No. Right. Honestly, what I need to do is mine iron. Go to the iron mine there. And continue break up that base. I got what's 2, 3 levels. It's not bad. 2 levels, I think. Yeah, I got 2 levels. Oh, wasn't good either. I should probably cover the whole place so that I can. So that the screamers don't catch me like that. But this is gonna be all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed them. Thank you for watching. You know what? I'm gonna end this up here so that this is the first thing I do. If it wasn't day 40, I'll be going to the Barn Forest City. Make a mini base there. I should probably make all the stations so I have some stuff there. If I need to craft something, yeah. Like if I need forged iron for, I don't know, craft a mod without having to come all the way back here.